Hello, hello. So, we're going to talk a bit about how to live a little bit cleaner in today's day and age with everything that's going on in the environment and in our bodies and in our lives. I did just want to touch about something. I'm just going to adjust. Anybody who saw my poll about did you know that you're going to lose your face or that you could lose your Facebook? So there is a new plan in place with Facebook. I shared the live that Mark Zuckerberg just did. He was at, I don't know what it's called, like Facebook Watch 8 or something. I don't know. They do it every year. And he discussed that there are going to be changes coming to Facebook. So Facebook has, over the last year, they have doled out many, that's what I'm looking for. My mind just went blank. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day. It's been one of those days. Surveys, many surveys to your friends, your families, your neighbors, everybody on Facebook. And the reason they did this is because they lost money for the first time since Facebook was created. They lost money and they lost their minds and they went, what the? Right? So they said, what's going on? Why are people leaving Facebook? We need to figure this out. This has got to be fixed. So they started polling everybody and doing these surveys, and they found out that nobody on Facebook wants ad spam, which they classify direct sales as. So they created a wonderful little commercial telling how they wanted everybody to come back to Facebook and they were going to fix everything. And they said it was for your safety and for politics and so many other reasons. And then in it, they said, we're going to stop this stuff. And it was like ads. And then it was like a makeup side by side of before and after. Who does that? Direct sales. Is Facebook going to come out and say that they're targeting direct sales? No, they're not. Not in a million years. Because they would have such a pushback from everybody who does direct sales. And come on, let's face it, a lot of us are moms who enjoy it, and a lot of us buy from all kinds of direct sales. They're just not going to do it, but in reality, they are. So they also created, if you're in my Courageous mentoring group, you will see this. Facebook has created a report button for direct sales. So it doesn't say direct sales, but it says selling or something like that. So they're putting it in the hands of random strangers, friends, family members, anybody who can see that post. If you get reported too many times, and I'm not talking about a lot, I'm talking about maybe 2 or 3, Facebook's going to look at your profile, and if they see any direct sales selling at all, because it's technically illegal on your page, they're going to shut your account down. There is not going to be a Facebook jail any longer. No. They are going to take your account and it's going to go bye-bye. And if you cannot prove that you were not selling, you will not get that account back. So the reason for this is you are not allowed to sell on Facebook unless Facebook is making a profit off of that. So they want you to go ahead. Trina, I don't think Bruno's choking. Sorry. No. So the reason for that is they want you to use your business page because you have to pay for ads. And this is a legit business. I mean, you can't be mad at it. It wasn't created for selling. It was created to bring people together, right? That's their goal. That's the whole reason Facebook was created. So unless you move the selling off of your Facebook into a group or into sorry, I don't know why I keep looking down. I have some notes here from my clean living thing, but unless you move it into a group or your business page, you're going to be in trouble. So if you're selling on your Facebook, stop it right now. Do not delete it. Just move forward and don't do it again, because if you delete it, it affects your algorithm. So enough of that. If you want to learn all about that, join my Courageous Mentoring group and we can have long discussions about that. So let's talk about living clean and how easy it can be. And so our environment is not getting any better. Lots of different locations have implemented different plans. Here in my province in Canada, we are not supposed to be using black bags any longer, black garbage bags. We're only supposed to be using see-through and blue because they want to be able to see that we are actively recycling. So there's all kinds of different things that they're implementing. Pizza chains and joints like that are having biodegradable products. But what can you do for yourself? So clean living for your body or your child's body or your family's body. So I wrote down a few quick little tips. I'm not going to take up much time. One of them is to eat more natural foods. So foods that grow from a natural source. So fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Try to stay away from GMO, which is genetically modified organisms, I think it is, or something like that. It's genetically modified food. That means it's grown. They create it and in little petri dishes and grow it in a factory. It's not a natural food. Try to use more natural products. Sometimes natural products do not work. So it's very hard to get a product that works for you. You are going to have to do some digging and kind of seeing what works. I try to get something that's PETA friendly because I find that if it's PETA friendly or Leaping Bunny certified, it's more natural because that means that they haven't used it to test on animals, but you gotta be careful because sometimes there's chemicals. But that's your kind of first little step. And then take a look at the ingredients list. The ingredients in deodorant alone can be very toxic for your body. So I've recently just got a natural deodorant and I am giving it a whirl. I used it yesterday, but I had already used some other deodorant, so I used it today only. So I'm giving it a whirl because I have heard that are not having such good results with natural products. So it's a give and take. You have to be careful. You got to make sure that they're actually natural and it's not just the company saying they're natural. If a company is saying that it's natural, like a big company, they kind of have to have that backing. Be careful with direct sales companies unless they actually have it posted on their website, because somebody can tell you it's natural, but it might not be natural. Do you know what I mean? So you got to be careful with that. Try some natural remedies for minor ailments. So minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. You could try some polysporin. That might have some chemicals, but just look up natural remedies for heartburn, natural remedies for dandruff, something that's not going to hurt your health. You got to be very careful, right? And with heartburn, even especially, if it's prolonged, you need to be careful. Oh, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg posted a live the other day. I have it on my Facebook, Caitlin. And also, if you Google search or YouTube search Facebook's new ad, they had a new commercial ad that came out. You will see that they put it in the ad. So a lot of the information is coming down from hackers and leaders in the companies. So there is somebody called John Eric that I can't think of his last name, but if you want to message me, I'll give it to you, that runs a free group, and he actually works for Facebook. So he was at the convention, and so he has been filling everybody in. And this is information that is public. This is all public. But in reality, Facebook is they're just going back to the way it is. So if you want to have a chat about that, message me because I want to continue on with the living clean. So drink less sugar. There is so many products out there, like especially apple juice and orange juice, that states it's healthy, but when you look at it, it has more sugar than a bottle of pop. You need to be very careful about this. When I first had my child, that was my biggest thing. When she started drinking juice, I would be like, oh, look, real fruit. And then I'd look on the back and there wasn't a single vitamin. Really? It's real fruit, but there's no vitamins. What? So obviously, that's not real fruit. But they can get away with it. Get more sleep. Adults are supposed to get about 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. Most of us don't. Some people can run off less sleep. Some people feel better with less sleep. I know Martha Stewart only sleeps 4 hours a night, and she is great, but I need 8 hours of sleep. Take some you time. Take a break, especially moms and dads and busy people. Take some time out for just you. Take a break, go for a walk. You don't have to spend money. Go sit in your room and read, just something. Take a break for you. Exercise. Go out for a walk. Do some yoga. If you want to join my other group, I have a healthy living group that I post exercises in that you can do at home. You know, just get some exercise. And my last thing is get some color in your life. I am horrible for this, for wearing black and white all the time, and I feel so much better when there's color. Get some color in your life and get some color in your diet. You should be eating colorful foods, not browns. Well, I was gonna say blacks, but there isn't really a whole lot of black food. There's licorice, I guess. But get color, you know, just feel better about yourself. So that's all I've got today for you guys. I am going to go take some me time after I get my daughter some food and do some reading. So I hope you guys are having a lovely Wednesday, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.